Hi folks, and welcome back to some more Ultimate General American Revolution. I hope you're enjoying the series so far. I'm having a blast with the game, despite it being a little bit complicated in places, not explained very well. I think it's pretty good. Anyway, today we're going to see a two-pronged assault into Canada, see if we can put some pressure on the British base up there. And also, for those of you curious about where my Grand Tactician Civil War playthrough went through, it's about to start. I'm creating the officers. We're going to be recording it in the next day or two. You're going to see that real soon, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, let's jump into today's action and see how the war goes. Okay, we have the bulk of the Continental Army moving up to Fort Stevens. We did also recruit some new regiments which are going to come and join, so let's get out John's Brigade, made up of the Appalachian Devils and the Jackdaw Rifles. Let's get those guys out. And also, we're going to leave a militia regiment there for the time being, just until I figure out what to do with them. Let's get out the supply wagon as well. They're going to provide provisions and ammunition for the regulars as they progress up the valley here. Well, I've not used one of these before, so I'm curious to see what benefit they bring. Let's get everything into progress. Let's get everything joined up into Fort Stevens. We're going to gather the forces there because I believe these guys are a little bit down in ammunition, so they'll pick some up here. We've got Foy's regiment just going to relieve the John B. regulars currently in Fort Lovell. So Foy's regiment will take position in there. We are on the border with Canada here, or at least the British territory. I don't know if this is technically Canada in the Blue Mountains. I don't know where it starts on this map. There won't have been any... Will there have been any borders drawn at this point between, you know, distinguishing Canada and the 13 colonies or whatever this was at the time? I don't know. I don't know. I need to get reading my history books. Hopefully I'll have time to start on those in the next few days. What I need is a holiday that I can just sit down and just read and read and read and learn stuff. I love that about going on holiday. That's my time to get some good reading done. Anyway, we are looking at... We've got 31 materials. What we need to do is produce more carpenter shops. There's a recruiting house I can improve there. Probably somewhere down here. Oh, Middlesbrough's got nothing going on. Okay, can we go for the carpenter shop? We can. Excellent. It uses up a few. I might trigger a few of these if you've got one. Newport's got one. Newport's ready for an upgrade. We're nearly running out of building slots. Leicester's got one. Salem is busy. Boston is kind of busy. Building a printing press. Okay, we'll wait till that's done. We just need the carpenter shops going Oh, there's not one in Hatfield. Let's get one in Hatfield. Because we just need more materials, and that'll help us produce everything anywhere else, and we can move on to improving all sorts of stuff, infrastructure and other things. We don't have any particular bonuses. Oh, we're building one there. Kingston. It might, well, what we want there, we've got a granary going on there. That's kind of important. Fort Montgomery. I don't think these will get as many building slots as other places. I might hold off in Fort Montgomery. In forts, it might be important to build other things. Not too sure yet. Portsmouth. We haven't built anything there because we're constantly worried about it falling. So let's go for one there. And recruiting houses and things like that are obviously kind of essential as well, but we'll make do with those for the moment. I want to get some infrastructure projects going. Okay, we've nearly got the new guys into Fort Stevens. Mr. Ward, you can now go and rejoin your forces up. Well, let's get him over to Falmouth first. I don't want him falling foul of... Actually, what is it? Let's go and have a look over the mountains, actually. Can we draw him a line like that? That's better. We'll do that. So, Fort Lovell. We've got the John B. regulars. Time to pop them out. And at Fort Stevens, is this the new... Yeah, this is the Falmouth militia. So let's get Carroll's brigade out. Let's also get you out. And John's brigade. We're going to go pile everything into Hubberton and then move up to Burlington. We're going to have a big effort up this valley. I don't know what we're going to meet up there, but I suspect that's going to be where the tough stuff is. So you guys go over there. Actually, you know what? We might just break this up, and I might move the John B. regulars and march them up to Fort Halifax instead. Let's see what's in Lyman first. So go on then. Let's go this way.
Push through.
I may come to regret this. Fort Stevens doesn't really need a garrison, to be quite honest. Does it? Oh, hang on. We've left bloody Marcus von Mark in there. That would be a mistake. If Lyman is... Oh, Lyman is definitely occupied. Okay. Okay, there's forces in there. We're going to need a bigger force to try and take that. Although it is possible. Do I want to bring the army from Fort Stevens out as well? See, I don't know if the enemy uses the same AI rules that we do. And I think they can often see when we've got something undefended, as we saw from forces moving out. But maybe they're using intelligence. You know, we're not using our intelligence for that purpose. Good, we're getting friendly with the Iroquois. Construction dock in Portsmouth repaired. What's Portsmouth? Portsmouth's now going to go on and build us a carpenter shop once it's finished repairing its town hall. That is excellent. Fort George. I mean, I can get these things ordered to build. I don't want to build too much in the borders. That's the one thing I'm kind of worried about. Falmouth is small. Let's go for a carpenter shop. Okay, Hubberton's easily going to fall. That's not a lot of anything there, is it? Let's make sure that is all one army there. What I might do... Hang on, just do that and that. I'm going to join those two. Ooh, no, hang on. Can I not do that? Ah, we can't form them into a brigade. Well, that's fine.
Keep moving.
Go and attack. Targeting leadership. Is he holding that musket wrong? He's left-handed. Agents identify key American leaders and attempt to compromise them through blackmail, bribery, and coercion. The objective is to undermine the leadership structure of the revolutionary movement. We lost Officer Cito Kaiser of the Albany Militia in Fort Ticonderoga. Canadian reinforcements. 1,300 British have been landed in... Oh, hang on. A well-coordinated campaign down Lake Champlain from Canada. With the advantage of logistical support and swift waterborne transport, they sent well-equipped reinforcements to protect the northern package. Holy shit. The northern defensive line... In response to intelligence regarding the Continental Army's plans to invade the northern colonies, are they listening to my stream? Do they know? Are they watching this video? We've got a spy, folks. We've got a mole amongst our ranks. Which one of you is it? The British established a fortified defensive line along key northern routes. Reinforcements, including both troops and supplies, are dispatched to defend vital locations such as Albany and Fort Ticonderoga. Okay, so I think that's basically telling me there's about 2,500 new British troops forming to come down here. I have to maintain garrisons in these places, otherwise they'll rebel. And Saratoga, we've got a force in there purely for the purpose of holding. I mean, in a fort, we should technically have artillery in a fort. But anyway, if it comes to that, they're advancing down there, then we're in trouble anyway. So let's get you guys kind of moving on. I'm reluctant to. Ooh, we've got a fight going on. I think they'll just bow out of there. Why are the supply wagons leading the charge? That's not supposed to be a thing. Now, I suspect once we capture that, we'll have to leave a regiment in there. So we're going on to Burlington, and then we're going to try and take these two forts up here. That's our goal. By the time we've garrisoned all that, then I don't know what we're going to do after that. I'm guessing provisions are going to be running a bit slim out here. Tell you what, let's just... I'm loath to leave this. A lot of changes. Let's go and line up near Falmouth. Do I wish to leave one garrison unit in here? Or even two? Yeah, let's go... Let's leave these two out, and we're going to bring these down to Falmouth. Actually, we're going to form a brigade of those two, McCulloch's brigade, and we're not going to leave things lying like this because we don't like it. Right, let's go into the town a minute. We can just replenish stuff.
Regroup here.
The supply wagons, can they not join their... Well, oh, they're part of that army, okay. So, Hubberton, let me just check. Loyalty is not ideal, shall we say. let's put on the list of things to make a printing press here. We may need to leave someone in this place. Where's the printing press? 6 materials. It's needed. What have we got? Oh, there's just a load of tensions. That's fine. Construction in Fort George repaired. Town Hall in Portsmouth. Hubberton. Army has arrived. Ooh. Okay. Arriving in Quebec. New British fleet has arrived. Okay. It is what it is. We're going to have to just deal with that. Yeah, I don't like leaving a regiment like that, because if I take it, of course, loyalty, it means then I have to then... Is it this one? I wish I could tell. Well, we'll see. Well, actually, do I mouse over it? We don't know yet. Alright, there's no point sitting here getting hungry, because there isn't going to be enough provisions forever. I'll leave John's brigade in for now, and let's get the regulars out. Right then, join the army and go to Burlington.
Hold the line.
Including with the supplies. Although the supplies have nothing, actually, so... What does this say? Supply... Yeah, we should be supplying units with stuff. Although, I mean, they're carrying nothing with them, so I think, actually, we leave these in Hubberton, because they're not actually going to provide any benefit, because they're not carrying anything. Right, that does make sense. Do we have... We're waiting for the regulars... sorry, the militia to come down, and then... You know what? You may as well, and you may as well, just go into Falmouth here.
Keep moving.
Just a minute. I'm hearing musketry. What's this? It's not an invasion. If it's just ships just cooking off rounds at each other, that's cool. If there's an actual fight going on somewhere that we can't see, that's not so much. I'm not getting any alerts, so shall we just assume that is what it is?
Keep moving.
Let's just get Ward into there. Hang on. Where are we looking? Ah, here we go. Okay, if that's what that noise is, that's absolutely fine. We can live with that. Right. I'm wondering if I should join one big brigade. What happens, though? Oh, hang on. And stop. Stop.
Charge forward. Aim true.
Line up, fellas. What we're going to do... I think I just lost... I'm getting shot at. That's not good. Go and get those supplies back. Yes, our general's unit went and got shot and dropped some equipment. What we need is just Carroll's brigade. Oh, donation. We had a long discussion and made the decision to offer 111 civilian muskets to the Miamis. Now, I was wrong before. I assumed the Miamis were from Florida because of the Miami name. They were from, what, Ohio? Which is just off to the left of our map as we're looking at it. So yeah, I was well and truly wrong about that. Thanks, guys. You are educating me a bit at a time. I don't like giving them away guns, but they're civilian muskets, and I kind of like being friendly with the natives. So we're waiting for the condition to recover, and then we are going to attack, and we're going to wait. We may as well wait for those guys to turn up. So, somewhere in here... Did I actually order you down? I don't think I ordered them down. That's my bad then, if that's the case. Ah, okay. Right, okay. So this group over here has just been killed off. We might need to leave... Do you know what? We don't have time for this. Let's everybody out. Form up. We need to get to Fort Frank. Now, somewhere up there, we're going to go and see. Hang on, there's a fight going on here. Yeah, we absolutely fight this battle. 4th of September, 1775, the Battle of Burlington. We do look like we're quite nicely arranged for a fight here. Okay, here we go. We're nicely lined up. Let's just start the battle. Let's let the British advance into us. Meanwhile, we will make an effort to outflank them on that side. We don't have anything directly behind the artillery. I don't think that is a particular problem. And let's make sure our general comes up to support the fight. Where the hell is he? Hiding at the back, as always. Okay, so they've got artillery at the back somewhere. Hold the line, men. I mean, they're going to get pounded by the cannons here. Come on, load faster. Load faster. Big columns of men advancing towards us. Alright, what I think we can do here is probably do a proper outflanking maneuver, because I don't think anything's coming down there. Hold. They're repositioning. That's not... No, that's not... No. Hang on. Just reposition the guns. These guys are pretty close now. Come on, give them a blast. Are we still on round shot at that range? I thought we'd be in canister range there. I mean, we did some effective fire. I should maybe have had the cannons just a little further back than that. Oh, we're on. Okay, now's the time to run and see where their artillery is and see if we can catch it. They've decided they've advanced in. They're having none of that. They have some artillery up here. We're going to try and grab that. Here we go. Our boys coming in. Have a go at the cannons. Charge. Everyone charge in. They've routed. Will they surrender? Will they surrender? Keep going. They've surrendered. Nice. Alright then. Next job. Separate. And man those guns. I'm not forgetting this time. We are having those guns. They are ours. They are captured. Excellent. Apart from that one over there. Oh, I think it's gone. We've got a gun crew on it. It should be ours. Let's assume it's ours. So a nice effective fight. We got 4 of the 8 guns. Oh, those some more. We didn't see where they went. Alright, let's see. So they're routing, which is good. I can't stop them. Congress addresses the colonies. The Second Continental Congress has issued a proclamation called the Declaration on the Causes and Necessity of Taking Up Arms. This document outlines the colonies' justifications for resorting to armed conflict in defense of their rights. So we get 50% recruits for 30 days in these 3 states. Excellent.
Press the attack.
Okay, so we've caused some hurt to the enemy there, but now we can see what's ahead of us, and we're gonna obviously need. Hang on. We're obviously going to need the reinforcements from this place. So they're filling up with provisions, which is brilliant. We'll bring them. I don't think we need to leave a garrison in Hubberton. I think it's going to be okay. Fort Frederick might be a problem if we pull the guys out of there. Yeah, there's not a lot of loyalty over there. Anyway, let me have a look at what's going on over here. Our units have crossed in the night. We're getting everything into Fort Frank. We get everything there, and then we can gather up. We now have a British army on this side, and we now need to worry about this. This is a definite concern. Do you know what? Oh, what have we got here? Some soldiers of our Castine militia are now held in Britain's prison. We might be able to get an exchange for those. Meeting house in Hubberton's repaired. We've got Burlington was captured. Their tensions rising. Castine was lost. That's okay. Let's have a look at the army management. Prisoners and an exchange. We could do this. We could offer a ransom. Oh, we need the officer. We absolutely need the officer. Let's do that. We'll pay 2 grand. You'll notice we've now got 30 supplies up there. So that bit's coming on very nicely. If I can wait till it gets to 40, I think I can do like an infrastructure improvement somewhere. And that's probably going to be a good idea. In the meantime, however, they're building. Fort Stevens is not building anything. I must have had an issue with loyalty there because they've built a printing press. Let's get the carpenter shop. And we can afford to do another one. Portsmouth is busy. Fort Lovell has nothing. They're loyal up there. Okay, the carpenter shop will be great because that will get us lots of materials for building. And then we also need to do schoolhouses and what's the other one? The recruiting thing that we need to do. Yeah, recruiting thing, that's the technical term for it, I think you'll find. Faced with the threat of a continental army invasion from the south, British officials in Canada issue a call for loyalists to join their ranks. In response, a substantial number of loyalist volunteers and militia units rally to the British cause, strengthening the defences of Canada. That's 3 regiments. Okay, that's a problem for us right there. But what we've seen in the past is that we can bottle up forts quite easily. So that's what we're going to try and do. I'm just going to see what happens if I take... Tell you what we'll do first. We're first going to edit this unit. This is the Albany Militia. We're going to add in... let's add some artillery into this, because I think... I've only got 4 6-pounders in the arsenal. And I have no 3-pounders. Right, I've used them all up then. Let's just put regular militia. That's absolutely fine. So I'll add those in. I'm going to bring them out to go and hold this fort eventually. Let's just put Carroll's men into the town for a moment. Oh wait, hang on. I need to go and capture this. I don't know why. We should be close enough to count as capturing these supplies here. We really, really should. I'm not quite sure why that's a thing. So, British invasion around here, which caught us out. We've got our men safe and secure in Fort Frank. I don't like leaving a garrison like that in the back. I don't think we've got enough officers to recruit new regiments, have we? We have. Right, in that case, let me just have a look in the headquarters. This guy's definitely got better at his job. He's not brilliant. He's not... Well, he's in the Navy. We don't really care too much. Oh, we've got an officer recruitment here. 1 officer with good skills. Right, let's go in there. I won't spend the experience. Will I spend the experience? I'm getting a lot of regiments built here, and don't forget we have to feed these guys through winter. We'll hold off. We are in September. Winter is coming, as a very wise man once said. I was just wondering if we have anyone with better stats to replace. We have a choice of officers. Oh, this guy Isaac McKillip looks good. That looks quite possible. Let's stick him in. Hang on, let's see. Well, I don't think it shows actually. 43 days. I don't think it shows straight away. The rest are pretty decent. We've got a 53-42. He's actually better. We'll put him in there. We're renting 2 factories at the moment, which is absolutely enough. That's not a problem. That's fine. Okay, we're good with that. We're good with that. So, do we make an attempt at Fort Pownell? Let's go and gather up. I mean, they're coming for us. Oh, that's fine by me. That's absolutely fine by me. Just a minute. Do I leave Fort Halifax empty? That's too much of a risk. That I'm not so keen on. Right, Fort Frederick. Nope, they're gonna rebel. So that one goes straight back in. We can't leave that out. Burlington, on the other hand, it's not so high. Or is it going to be so high? Let's find out. Loot the place. I'm not quite sure we want to loot the place. Provisions are fine anyway. Leave the garrison. It's not indicating that that is going to be a problem. We're moving on Fort St. John. Let's see what happens over here. Fort St. Chamblay. We'll get these forts and then we'll try and maybe make a move on Montreal. Oh, make sure you go there as well, you
Keep moving.
gimp. Burlington's fine. Burlington's not going to be at risk. I mean, if these guys want to come and... Nope. We didn't think so. Right. Leave the garrison. Let's see if we can actually tag them. If everyone gets involved.
Aim true.
You guys should be an army, by the way.
Charge forward.
Oh, they're going for it. I'm just gonna... If I go into a fight, I think what's going to happen... Who's winning that one? I think we are, right? Yeah, they're off. They're fleeing. Okay, more importantly... This is where the game's going to get a little tricky, I think. They're fleeing. Okay. We did not expect that, but that puts a huge army in Montreal. Alright, okay. Well, a good result. That's going to be a risk. We're going to put John's men in there. Fort St. John's. Quite an appropriate name. Go capture the place. Meanwhile, let's go and have a go up here, because I actually want a battle. Because we can surround forts quite... Don't go in like that! Don't go in like that, you'll get shot.
Aim true.
Oh, they're coming out? My man, they're coming out. Let's go for this one. Okay, the best thing that could happen here is if the British retreat back into the fort, because then we know we can surround them and we can absolutely destroy them. Alright, let's get this battle started. The lines are a little bit funky. Not quite sure why it does that. Are they pulling back to the fort? I didn't see it. Oh, they do have some artillery. Okay, that would be awesome if we could actually capture that. Whoa. Not quite sure what happened to my frame rate there. That looks very, very wonky. Don't worry, folks. That's not the video. That's not the recording. We don't... Oh, God, they've got natives. They've got sodding natives. Right. This is going to be suddenly a shitload harder. Cease and desist. Hang on, we do have reinforcements down there. Stuff is coming right at us here. Halt. Shoot. They're in the trees. I was not expecting this. Is this a scripted fight? We're going to have to deal with the natives before we then consider our options for then going further forwards. Hold the line. We do actually want to get involved here. Yeah, we want to actually go like this in the trees, I think. Run. Turn. And let's get some leadership over here, because I think we're going to be fine on this side. I'm going to send a company in there. Or technically a couple of companies here, but we outnumber them. We should be good. Don't know what the natives are like. The native bowmen are like in melee combat. Friendly fire. Don't do that, you assholes. I wish we could sort of disable shooting if there's friends within reach, because that seems to be a major flaw. What have we got over here? There's something on the back of the map and I can't see what it is. Is it some reinforcements? Oh, is it the rest of our militia that's just turned up? Ah, we did have some guys doing that, didn't we? Excellent. Okay. Well, we're dealing with native bowmen here. Low ammo. If it's low ammo, then get in front. You get lined up like that. You get lined up like that. As are there cannons in the forts? Hopefully not. Right, you. Halt. Halt. Get your... Oh, God. I didn't realise my guys were all low on ammunition. That's not good. Hopefully we'll be able to capture some from the fort. Right, let's bring you round. Can I bring you round like this? Let's move you up. Sorry guys, I just love that. I love that music. Okay, so we should have some militia coming from the south. What we'll do is we'll take two lots. We may as well line them up like this. You guys can come and you'll actually get behind the artillery. Do you know what? You're not needed over there now. Let's stop marching about all over the place. Let's just fall back a little bit. Turn to face. Halt. Hold. Got to keep the people's condition together. Move up. The guns. How low is the ammunition status? It's not good. Okay, I think we're going to drive those fellas off. Exhausted. It's tiring fighting, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Well, I guess some supply wagons had better get their asses up here then, into Canada. I didn't realise we were quite so badly off for ammunition. We have spotted the British artillery. Right, that is good to know. So what we need to do now is just draw you guys back into the trees to get some cover, to get some good long range protection, I guess. The further we are from the artillery, the better. Let me move the guns further forward. If we're going to be shooting, we want to be shooting and getting maximum effect for this. So let's get these guys in. Got a couple of militia regiments coming up. Surprised these lot are all still holding. I thought they would have been absolutely blasted away by now. Let's go and put the militia onto the flank of these. Now these guys should be fresh and with plenty of ammo, so that's excellent. They've had a big march though. But we can use these when we go up against the fortress walls. There's a fight over here as well, is there? Yeah, they're being driven back in. There's Brits outside the walls. We don't know where that artillery's gone because we can't see it anymore, but that's okay. Let's try and get people rested and recovered a little bit. They'll probably rally. That's fine. We can actually get in there and get into some cover, which will be very useful. What I'll do is I'll use this smaller unit just to chase them off the battlefield. They're exhausted. They need a rest. You're not too bad. Okay, let's bring some regulars up. And the idea now is to try and get behind the British and surround them. Yeah, ammo's a problem, but it's okay. We don't need ammo if we give them the bayonet. That's a big unit. We definitely want those guys in the thick of the fighting. Alright, let's get you guys around like this. We'll have... If anyone tries to leave the fort this way, we'll have this unit here to stop them. I guess what we want... people just to keep going around and around and around till we've got this surrounded now. There's the Brits, sitting pretty in there. There's a bunch of natives, not sure where to go. And we should spot the artillery around the other side. Excellent. Go up there. You want to be around about there, I think. Move up. Oh, nice. Have we set something on fire? That is a really cool effect. Right, let's move in on this side. We want to be able to see everything now. The idea at this point is to try and make sure things are going to get captured. We don't want any escape from this. None whatsoever. Ooh, let's bring these guys in now. Let's start the fight. Let's just slow things down a little bit so I can keep up with this. Do we have anything down here? Oh, actually, let's get you in there. And there's a gap here where they might try and slip through, so let's try and get those in. Right, let's go and shoot the shit out of that. Well, hey, they're fleeing. They're not going to get too far, because I'm going to charge them. Hey, that was going to surrender. But if we gun them down, then that's quite all right. Stop. And this is they're shattered. That's absolutely fine. Right, let's move in. This is where we have to close the trap. And the trap is most definitely closing. This is going to go fine. This is going to go absolutely fine. We predict. Let's get these guys and these guys involved on that. You guys look like you've broken, actually. First lot have surrendered. That's nice. We'll try and get the militia involved in the attack. We really should have 2 lots shooting at them. Not quite sure why we haven't. Okay, so this is a big surrender. I don't think they're going to get through. I think everything's just going to try and stop them. Stop them. That's got them. Is anything trying to break through? The artillery has just crumbled. We got the whole lot. I think we bagged the entire fort. Excellent. Well done, folks. Well done. We'll take that. So with the forts in particular, it's super important. Oh, I didn't bloody man the guns at the end, so I don't know if it counts as giving me them. I keep forgetting to do that. But it's super important to surround the forts. Don't let any troops out, because all that would happen is that they would retreat back to one of the other British armies and strengthen that. So this way, we're winning the victories, but we're making sure that we don't then have to face these enemies twice. So this could potentially... Fort St. John is captured. Oh, we captured the fort. Acquired several valuable artillery and musket pieces. We've got 600 what? Civilian muskets? Brown Bess. Okay. And 6-pounders? 12-pounder field guns. All right. Boys and girls. Excellent. Let's get in there. Those have crashed. I don't think that they're going to get anywhere. I think they're gone. You go into Fort St. John and just replenish whatever ammunition you need to. There's an army coming over here to try and cause me some grief. Let's go and chase them away before they get into that fort. We can still...
Press the attack. Aim true.
Are we drawing them in? They're going to rout away. They are going to rout away. They may surrender. Very curious fight, this one. I've just seen on the other side. Right, we don't know where that British regiment... We assume that one is in retreat. We need to see what's going on here. And we need to form those into one big brigade as well.
Charge forward.
That, I think, will have the advantage. Yeah, okay. I need to keep an eye on so many bits going on. Down in Hubberton, we have these, which have sod all ammunition. It's barely worth bringing them. And also, not enough wagons. Really? Let me fix that. That's something that we can fix. A load of carpenter shops just got finished. Agricultural infrastructure in Boston is complete. Excellent. That is superb news. Not enough resources for production. This is what we want to see. So we're going to take 2 factories off that. That might be a bit much, actually. Supply. And we're going to create wagons. I think we need wagons. So this is going to be continuous. Do you know what? I think we're going to take it down to 1 factory. Because I don't think we need more than... I don't think we need more than that. We'll put the rest on muskets, which... We'll put the rest on ammunition, which we definitely need more of. Actually, can we just buy more ammo on the market? Is that a thing? Supply. Ammunition. Well, we can. There's some on the market. It costs us 11 grand to buy all that. That's That's kind of a lot. We will buy some of it for half that. Furs, excellent. We're auto selling furs. That should be bringing us in some money. It should show up here actually. It's not, but I think it's set to auto sell. I set it to keep us at 10. Okay, so we're in a bit of a funny situation. What does that mean? That is cut off. Let me have a look at the supply routes. Can we see where the supply is? If it's coming from Montreal, that's not great for us. Anyway, they go running back, which is fine. That puts 3,000 men in Montreal, which is not a particularly pleasant engagement for us. What we need is a militia regiment from somewhere. Where am I going to find? Oh, what about the garrison of Fort Stevens, the Falmouth militia, the garrison of Leicester? Do you know what these would do? Let's turf these guys out. And let's get you out as well. This is leaving me, I think, possibly very vulnerable. Should we get them up to Burlington? It's a long march up there. It is a bloody long march up there, isn't it? What's happening over here? These guys are in full retreat. Let's form an army up here. And let's go take a look at what's going on across there. We need to watch the big British army coming out because our chaps are not in a particularly good position to... There we go. Let's capture this. This might be a good thing to capture. Ammunition is terribly, terribly low. Whether we bring supplies up from Burlington or not, I don't know. If I combine these, we're still not in a great position. No. Okay, let's get everyone in there. I definitely need the garrison of Fort St. John up there. We don't have enough men to take on the British at Montreal. We might be able to keep them penned in. And that is perhaps the best thing that we can hope for in this situation. I'm not going to go building printing presses and stuff there because I don't know that we can hold it. We can do one here. So let's get that. Get that going on. And anyway, back to the plot. Can we actually recruit? We've got a garrison in Hatfield. We can bring these guys up. The Fighting Illinois. Oh yeah, you definitely need to be out of there. And Hartford is kind of one of my key areas. And if I leave nothing down here on the coast, I'm worried we're going to be in trouble. So I will hold that. Right, up to Burlington. That is a long march. I can't release these for fear of... Fort Saratoga we could. I could abandon Fort Saratoga. We've got in there the Bennington militia. Yep. Turf them out. Turf them out. We're going to bring everything up. We're going to have a crack at Montreal before winter sets in. A sea invasion warning. One of our ships has detected a fleet. The captain has been monitoring the fleet from a distance for the past few days. Based on the fleet's course and the presence of troop ships, our captain believes that this is an invasion fleet expected to arrive within 2 weeks. Do we know where? Fort Chamblay is captured. We took the fort and acquired several valuable artillery pieces. Excellent. Construct a warehouse in Middlesbrough. Oh, we can do that, but we only have 18 days to do it. So let's go and set that off. So you are currently not building anything. That's good, but we can build a warehouse. Oh, damn it. I could have done an infrastructure project. Never mind. We'll get that going next. So I think we've got everyone on the move. Meanwhile, down in Hartford, we have enough recruits. Do we have enough? Oh, I've exceeded my current limit. Damn, I'm going to need to build some army infrastructure somewhere in that case then. All right, let me see what soldiers will turn up here. I'm tempted to try and hold these forts. Let me see if I can change. Hey, Domschutten's regiment has got its second one. Excellent. Now they have artillery. So that reduces the reload speed. This increases the accuracy and gets extra firearms, I think, for artillery. Yeah, my issue at the moment with the reload speed is that we don't want to be blasting off rounds indiscriminately we want to make sure each round hits because we have a general shortage of ammunition, which is not good. I think we can change the regiment on here. What have we got? We've got 6-pounder field guns. Can I change that? Because we've now got 12-pounder field guns. And I like the look of those. Yeah, slower reload, more effective range, much harder hitting power. Whether that's going to slow us down or not, I don't know. But we'll put them into stock like that. Offer to help with Iroquois were ended at the end of turn. What was that? I don't want to look in there. Thank you very much. Okay, and we've got... You can spend reputation in the headquarters. Let's see what's going on. Reputation is rising high. We could have officer recruitment. Skilled craftsman, which would give us a reduction in mining costs, but also an increase in research speed. Or we can go reorganization, which gives us 5 specialists per week. And a new historical general, Baron von Steuben. Do you know what? I'm going to go for that. I'm going to spend the points. And whilst the others also look good, I feel like that's kind of important. So we were going to look at some new recruits, weren't we, down in Hartford. This would be a prime area, I think, for building a church down here. Because we get a lot of recruits from this area. And heavy losses affects loyalty badly. So we are going to build a church. We're going to set that off. We're also going to recruit. Oh, I can't recruit. That's why, because we are maxed out. That's fine. What's the situation with prisoners? Can we do... We can't do a prisoner exchange for a bit. We have a lot of British prisoners in. Okay, let me just see what happens up here. Before we move on Montreal, we're going to need... Is it something that we want to do? I feel like we probably want to try and draw the British out of there. Supply situation. Provisions look fine. Ammo, not so good. I'd be happy to try and draw the Brits into lots of fights. American privateers set sail to intercept British merchant ships. 9 textiles. Excellent. We should just probably go and sell that right away. What if I pull out of the fort and leave a trap? I'm going to do this. Let's see if the Brits will fall for this. I'm going to see if we can try and bleed them dry using this method. Although the ammunition issues are probably going to really, really hurt us here. Oh, that's probably going to rebel. So let's just move. Can I just move like that?
Regroup here.
If we can hide, the Brits might come out and we can do some good damage to them. I mean, there's a risk with this, so we've spotted some of our recruits arriving. Meanwhile, over on the other side. Right, so the enemy have quite the force over here. I would need to draw on the forces of Fort Halifax to come and help this. Yeah, I'm not overly convinced that we could actually do this. Can we upgrade the fort? It requires... Does it say what it does? It doesn't. It must need some materials. Doesn't actually... I don't think we can do it. I don't think we can... It's not... Oh, we're not at a situation where we can do that. Okay. A shame. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do over here. I'm panicking over this side. This is where the battle seems to be about to take place. Let's see if I can draw just some guys out of there. We'll leave Carroll's men. Donation. We had a long discussion and made a decision to offer 15 ammunition to the Creeks. No. Absolutely 100% no. Okay, if we can just keep the British bottled up in Montreal, that's something. And maybe we should just instead go on expeditions up to Quebec and Trois-Rivières. That could be a thing. Project reorganization is finished. We can't have a new general yet, unfortunately. We can go for... What should we go for? We've got army innovation. We've got reorganization. Continental army reforms. +5 infantry starting stats. I mean, that sounds good. And we can have fusiliers, so we can actually make proper line regiments, which is good. What gives us an extra general? We'll have to have a look. It says new generals are available. It's actually an extra army that we need. I wonder if it's infrastructure we need to build that. That says about new companies, but doesn't actually... What does this say? Can skirmish. Oh, we can make skirmishers. Superior stealth. Militia starting stats. Oh, okay. Well, I wonder if it then also boosts regular militia up there. That would be nice. So, we need to decide... I think I wanted fusiliers, didn't I? We need regular infantry, so let's go with that. It's going to have to be a thing. Officer recruitment, not a lot of point in that. Skilled craftsmen, which gives us just a reduced mining costs. Ordnance facilities. We can upgrade the blacksmith shop. No, okay. I'm going to save the reputation until there's something that I do actually really, really want. Well, they're not falling for it in Montreal. Supply situation. I can't see... We need to take... Right, Fort Chamblay is not getting supply, unfortunately. However, I think we can maybe advance. I think we can probably go and take Trois-Rivières. Leave this empty. I'll wait until the whole army comes up. We've got some men arrived in Burlington. We've got the Falmouth militia. They do have artillery. Right, let's leave. They would be pretty good, I think, for holding Fort St. John's. Have we got some guys down here? We're still waiting on them, aren't we? So we'll let them arrive, and I think we're going to march the whole army. Here we go. We've got some dudes up here. We don't want to lose Fort St. John's. We've got a big army in there. Okay, what have we got? We've got John's Brigade. Let's get these guys out. These are proper soldiers. Okay, so... Oh, damn it. I've broken the brigade there. That's fine, though. That's not a problem. We'll just brigade them up, and then we're going to march them over here. Out the way. We'll let the two armies form. 3,000 men. We've got more guys arriving down here, so we're gonna go for it. Provisions and stuff might be an issue. We'll forage in the area. If we upset people, then we upset people, but we've got to accept that. We've got a decent garrison here. Let's make this a proper garrison. Okay, so the Bennington militia, let's edit this, and we're going to actually just knock that on the head and add in instead some artillery, and we're going to put in the 6-pounder field guns. Add. Apply. Excellent. So they can possibly hold the fort like that. So that's been repaired, which is good. This is currently doing nothing. I can't remember. Oh, we did have some more guys coming over. Excellent. We'll put them into the fort to stop it rebelling in case the British don't take the bait. Because that is definitely a thing. And then let's go and see what's up at Trois-Rivières. But if we can just get out of there as well. I like this. This feels like a cunning trap that we're setting here. Okay. That is definitely empty. Let's march up and see if we can take Trois-Rivières. It'll cut off supply to Montreal, which will be hilarious. Let's speed things along a bit. Oh, hang on. I need to go on a run here. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble. Loyalist militia at the border. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, there's some more guys coming down. I'm going to try and run this regiment into a trap here. Onondaga Castle. Okay, so they're going to be in trouble. We built infrastructure in Leicester and successfully completed a task. Excellent. Construct infrastructure in New Haven. I was actually about to go and check on this, but yep, let's go do this. New Haven is somewhere down here. Here we go. So we need to click on infrastructure. And can we add? Is that's done it. That's spend it. I think that's the same as going through here. And let's find New Haven. It's adding it. It's going to be 36 days. So we've got time. And the warehouse in Middlesbrough should be coming along okay, right? Warehouse, 6 days left. Good. Provision storage. Provision storage is definitely going to be an issue. What can we build in here? Because we might need... we're not producing anything up here. The printing press. If we're going to hold it, let's hold it with a printing press. Burlington is making a printing press. Fort Frederick, which we didn't bother, is going to make a printing press. We're now trying to catch up. Fort Ticonderoga was building one. Fort Saratoga is building something. Albany is reasonably loyal. Yeah, everything's got something going for it. Fort Lovell. There'll be places that don't have particularly great loyalty. They're fine. Fort George. Fort George could do with some more loyalty, definitely. So let's go with the good old printing press in both of those. There we go. We've spent a whole load of stuff. We had a victory at the border up here, which is excellent. We're capturing this ammunition. I don't know. Are they going to get through? They surrendered. Perfect. We did nail them. Perfect. Right, you guys take care of the ammo up there. It's not a whole lot. And we're going to march on to our review. I want another look down here and see what's going on. The Brits are still at 3,000. Right, we're going to that one. I don't know how is it going to take us across the river. That's the question. If I were to draw a line like that, we have to cross down here. Oh, okay, that's not a thing then, is it? It does make sense that we have to do that. So Montreal is where we cross. So I do outnumber them. But with the ammunition situation, I don't think this is a good idea. Actually, I do. I know what we're going to do. I see what we're going to do. We're going to line the men up here. We're going to empty the garrison of Fort St. John's and Fort St. Chamblay. And we're going to march everything on Montreal. 1,700, 4,000, 5,600 men. That would be a cataclysmic battle. With us low on ammunition, that is the plan. It's going to be an all or nothing attack. I see where we're going, folks. That's going to be the plan.